Well, welcome back to base camp, WNC. We're here on this little job doing a little bit more work. We did a spring water job here a while back, and I'm gonna, as the title says, we're gonna go over some propane diesel, some CCAP machine, if I'm saying that right, and some problems with the last storm. But this is a 5,000 watts, 110 volt system we just put in, and it's for 250 amp hour battery, so we got 1,000 amp hours. You use 50%, so there's 500 amp hours. We got a 5,000 watt inverter right here. 24 volt system, putting 24 volts in, bringing out 110. We have two lines on this thing. One of them goes to some receptacles in the house. We'll go over that in a minute. But solar panels come in, go solar panel disconnect into a 50 amp charger, 50 or 60, I forget what it is, and that's the whole system. Solar array is nothing really fancy. They had one panel before for the water pumping system. We added 3 to it. When they add on more, they'll have to go to the side of the hill over there, but we just wanted to get this done for them right now, being it's the virus season right here right now. Well, this right here is kind of the reason for this job, based on this great big old giant 1,000 gallon propane tank. Had some tornadoes go through and lost power here for about 3.5 days. And their whole reasoning for this was to have emergency power, which they did. It came right on and it ran. But they said in 3.5 days, they ran almost over 200 gallons of propane out of it, and mainly because they were sleeping at night with a CCAP machine, so it was running 24 hours a day. So that's kind of the reason for the solar project. What we're trying to do is upgrade them enough to be able to get away from running the generator all the time, and at night just go ahead and shut down, go to solar, and just run minimal amount of electric inside. It's enough to give them lights and whatnot, and run their machines all night so the generator doesn't have to run. So they're trying to look at long-term effects, and because the other option they were looking at was adding on to another 1,000 gallon tank, and they said that, you know, it cost them close to $800 when they had the tank filled up for 3.5 days of running. So that's kind of the whole project for this whole solar thing. Years ago, we put this spring collection in, and they actually have a spring up in this hill, and it collects into this tank right here. They're on a shared well, and when the power would go out, they wouldn't have anything. So we have a 125 gallon tank. We have a real large 12 volt, 70 PSI pump in there, runs off of 12 volts. And it's enough to power the house to give them enough water, and that's how it all started. And like I said, we came inside the garage and used to just have a real plain simple 12 volt battery sitting there and a little charger, and that was it. And so from that, in order to save all this propane money, and in the long term maybe you wouldn't be able to get propane, they went to 5,000 watts, and it'll give them enough power to live during the day and work all night without having to buy a whole lot of expensive propane 24 hours a day. And this little storm for them was a little bit of a learning lesson, like it is for everybody. So if anybody needs anything like this, give me a contact. If I can help you, if you're around here local, I'll help you. If not, be more than glad to help you lay anything out or anything else you need. Tell you how and where to get everything, how to set it up. That's what we kind of do. Like it, share it, subscribe. As I say this, I just posted that thing. We're almost or maybe at 1,000 subscribers. I got to get back on the computer and figure out if I hit 1,000 yet. But as usual, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. I appreciate it, and see you next time.